Cheesy poofs. How to fall a tree the correct way. Step 1. Identify your dead tree. Whoop, that guy is completely dead. Important note when falling a tree. My tree wants to fall directly this way, okay? That means when I put my undercut in, technically I can only fall the tree with 45 degrees to the left and to the right of where gravity wants to take this tree. So if the tree wants to go this way, I cannot fall the tree directly this way, nor can I take the tree the opposite direction it wants to go. I cannot defy the laws of gravity. If you can, good for you. I can't. So, tree's going this way. Step 2. Step 2. My saw blade faces exactly where I want this tree to go. My undercut determines its path. With its weight leaning under the undercut, I do not want to cut too far back into the tree and have a deep cut because its weight will pinch your saw blade. So with its weight under my undercut, I'm only going to go about 1/4 into this tree. A nice clean undercut. It's important to have this clean so there's no chunks in which it's going to get hung up on. You want a nice clean drop. Next, I want to start my back cut. I want at least 1.5 inches of holding wood. So my back cut is going to be above my notch. That is imperative. Do not have it below, because when that tree falls, your holding wood is what's going to stop it from kicking back. So as you can see, my saw back cut above the undercut, and you are not going to cut all the way through. If my undercut ends here, I'm going to stop my back cut back, because this tree is going to fall long before I get through. Here's the important part. As much as you are looking and paying attention to your cut, watch the top of that tree. That is the only way you are going to know when that tree is about to fall and what it's going to do. Is it going to pivot? Is it going to go sideways on you? There's many factors. Is it going to get hung up in another tree? So as I start my back cut, I am paying attention constantly to the top of that tree. Since it's dead, I can't tell the state of the top of that tree. If I start to fall it and I'm not paying attention, if the top of that tree breaks off, it's gonna hit me on the head. eyes up and clear around the tree. If you've got to make split in one direction, you don't want any tripping hazards. Silkies. Alrighty. So where was I? I was going to talk about this today. So let's do it with this tree hanging up behind me. Silkies, pocket saws. These things are purely for bushcraft hobbies. They are not a survival saw, despite what everyone may think on YouTube. If you do this as a weekend warrior and you come out and you like to have fun, these are great for you. Way too much play in these blades. They are not ideal. If you are looking for a saw for a long-term survival situation and you want a product that is going to last you, forget the pocket saws. Buy an arborist saw. After many years in the logging industry as a tree climber and a tree faller, I can promise you, spend the extra bucks on a arborist style saw. Way more aggressive of a blade, way more stronger, more durable, and they will outcut a silky pocket saw any day. You don't have these moving parts on it. If this little lock tied nut comes loose and you lose that in the bush, that saw is toast. This cannot break, cannot fall apart. It is a silky, it is a bit more money, however, this will outlast those hobby saws any day. If you're looking for a survival saw, avoid the pocket saws. Rant over, let's drop this bad boy. Sometimes you gotta roll with the unexpected. She's a beauty, Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, people of YouTube all around the world, welcome back to BT Adventures Bushcraft Shelter Build Part 2. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying it. As you can see, progress is happening slowly but surely. I can tell you, it's a bit of work going around harvesting all this dead wood. It's different in a survival situation where you could just cut down everything around you, but since I'm not in a survival situation, I'm only taking down my dead stuff. I could just put all this into one big epic, you know, half an hour, 45-minute video, show you guys beginning to end like a lot of people do. However, for those interested in learning, I find you guys can see the steps, watch, see how I do it. As I'm starting to build this one, the more further I get along, the more I'm going to start tying everything together. As some of you have probably realized right now, not too much is tied together, though as it progresses, everything will start getting cinched down.